We used to come down here at least twice a month, grade the roads. A lot of potholes, a lot of raining. So then Mayor Kim told us we can go ahead and pave this road. So we end up, it's about 4-mile roads. We did it in probably 2 days because the pavers broke down on us, but we continued and paved and we got it done. After 2,700 tons of AC is what we got now. And we're just going to grade the shoulders and we should complete this road.
I lived on Pakaka Road, which is out in the middle of this road. I lived out here for 15 years full time, and so I've driven this road more than 1,000 times. I have a certain appreciation for it, I think. It would go through its phases of being very, very rough or being freshly graded. But I always appreciated it personally. Long ago, there was arguments on should we pave it, should we not pave it. I was on the not pave it side for many, many, many years. Today, so much has changed in our community, and we really did need it to be paved. And I think that they did a very good job of paving it without changing its character. They didn't knock down a bunch of trees. They didn't overdo it. I think it's going to be a blessing for the people that live here.
Along this area, we have various ahupua'as. We have koa'e, halepua'a, we have kahu'ai, we have ba'aba'a, and here we are at Honolulu Landing. But there are also other older names to this place.
Each day different roads are closed in Lower Puna, and there was a fear, especially 4 or 5 days ago, that maybe the Red Road and the Kapoho Road would both be closed. And this would be the only way in and out, or if the Kalapana and Kapoho Road are both closed, this would be the only way in and out for all of Lower Puna. And to handle all of that possible increased traffic is possibly the only way they felt it would be a good time to pave it. And I think that, those of us that lived out here and enjoyed the dirt road for a long time, if this is the only change that happens to this neighborhood, we're incredibly lucky as far as people in Lower Puna. And we're really lucky compared to a lot of our neighbors. I think only one lane because they cannot legally clear a lot of the trees to widen it. There's not a wide right-of-way here, and there's a lot of the trees are registered historic trees, or it's considered an historic byway, and there'd be a lot of legal repercussions if they were to widen it greatly. So it's a single lane road with a lot of pullouts for people to pass. The neighborhood is called Wawa. It links Hawaiian Beaches, Hawaiian Shores area, Ka'akai, to the Kapoho area, Four Corners, Green Lake area. And previously there was only a dirt road to link those two.
Hakualoha o Yesu Christo. Ka mea I make ke ano ko mākou mau hewa. E Yehova e ke akua. E nini mai oi I kou aloha a me kou loko mai kai. Maluna o mākou. Maluna o nā kanaka I kukulu ai. I hana ai.
Shaka, just keep going.
Shaka.
What does it mean to have this road paved to you?
It's a blessing.
Well, it's good in some ways and not so good in other ways. To pave something kind of like sacred in a way is bad, but it'll add more traffic, less flat tires and that for people who live here. But I kind of saw it as a certain sanctuary without it being paved. But the way they paved it, they did a good job. I'm happy with it, yeah.
To support our community. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, mahalo.
My name is Steve Sparks. I live in Leilani Estates. I'm an evacuee. We evacuated about a mile down the road here. And yeah, it's a great place to live. It's really quiet. The air is fresh. In my house, the air is poisoned. So yeah, what they've done is wonderful. Paving the road is a great idea. And because if it's going to be an evacuation route, it should be something you can actually evacuate on. not without wrecking your car, without, you know, running into each other because everybody's avoiding the same potholes, right? So, yeah. It's always been a one-lane road with turnout so you can pass. They're going to pave the shoulders. They've already started at the other end paving the shoulders, and there'll be turnouts. So it's actually the perfect road for the amount of volume that will come here. Yeah.
What would this mean to the people living past Four Corners?
Past Four Corners, being the other side of Four Corners, just a quicker exit route. You know, it's like even at 15 miles an hour, it's faster than what you were doing with all the potholes, because you were making the, you know, 4.5 miles, making it 9 miles by going back and forth and back and forth. So yeah, it's a really great thing they're doing, and it's about time they did it. The woman I'm living with, Jonah Schaefer, she just was buoyant this morning when she came out and realized that they paved in front by her house. So it was great.
How fast did they get it done?
Oh, 3 days. It took them 3 days. When the emergency started, they started putting down chips, right, to kind of get rid of the potholes. Didn't work. Then someone made the decision to pave it, and they started at the other end, and they came 3 days, it was done. So it was great.